Not bad for a morning's view, is it? Early start, wild camp last night, so always an early start with a wild camp. Go before all the people turn up. This is where we stayed last night. We're on the edge of Chanctonbury Hill. See lots of tents and that being set up down there. There's a music festival here later this year. It's massive, to be honest. If you go on Google Maps and search music festival Chanctonbury Hill, and it's huge. It's a dance music festival, I think. Dance and rhythm and R&B. Many stages. We've got to go that way. We basically, I believe we're going to be following, see them lines there, I think we're going to be following them round. It's Brighton over in the far distance there, sticking up. We head significantly towards the coast today. I think there's a part where we're going south for about 2-3 miles. So we're going to be very near the coast by the by lunchtime. But you can see where we're going in the distance there. I think we're just following them hills all the way around. Get going that way. It's a bit breezy, so I have to speak up. We've dropped down south, very close to the seafront. I think the sea's only about 8 or 9 miles that direction now. We're now traversing east again, basically that way. I think we're heading, eventually we're going to head up and down those bumps and end up at when them radio towers at the top there again. Once we get there, we can probably see Eastbourne. Brighton is just over here. Worthing is directly south to us. I've just been saying hello to the cows. There's quite a lot of livestock around this way. This field has got sheep on it. You can't see them because they're behind the ridge line. This side's got cows. More cows over there. Distance, and what looks like a pig farm on the next field. Prime arable grazing land, I suppose. We seem to have lost the flint in the ground now. That's good, because it's a lot more easier on the feet. I think the cows are probably wondering what the hell I'm on about. Very curious creatures, cows. They do love to come and say hello and see what's going on. Anything that's different. We'll keep going. Straight down. You can see the path meandering down. I must admit this latter section's a lot better than the first section. It's a lot easier on your feet. I think it's a little bit more scenic as well, to be honest. Keep going. Piggies there. Can't see no baby, so it might be a bit too early in the season for that. So separate them. It's a massive farm, it just goes on and on. We started back there, we just carry on walking as they must take some feeding. Come down from the pig pens. These are the hills behind us. This is the River Arun. Tidal river by the looks of it. Shows you we're not that far away from the sea. I think the next port of call is that hill. We've got to cross the main road and go straight up. Looks like there's a path leading all the way up there by the looks of it. Keep going. Just climbed Beading Hill. Looking back, there's a little roadside food stop down the bottom of Beading Hill, which is a handy little thing. Picked up, had a sausage roll and an orange juice, and picked up another sausage roll for later. We've come down them hills you see there. I think where we stayed last night, Chankbury Ring, it's just in that spot there, with that clump of trees at the top, right at the very peak. So we've basically gone down there. You can see the pig farms that we come through on the side of the hill there. And we come down, across the farmland, across a river, the River Arun, up the road to the food box, and then now we're coming up the hill. Got a little bit further to go, and we'll carry on going forward. Let's get going. We've reached the top of Truly Hill, just past the youth hospital building. You got Shoreham and Worthing, should I say, spread out before you there. On that side, Brighton and Hove. Follow all the way along. So if you see on camera, there's a bit where the hills dip down, then come back up again. I believe that's where Cutmore Haven is. That's where the entrance to where the river comes in. The very edge of the Seven Sisters. It's in a very far distance. So we can actually start to see our target now. I did the Seven Sisters a couple of years ago, but I didn't go up the other side. I only went as far as the Cutmore Haven and took a bus back to Eastbourne. I know the hill on the other side was just as big, maybe even bigger. It looks bigger from this side, from this angle. We've got some paramotors. Well, I don't say paramotors, round our way it's paramotors, but I expect because they're in the hills there'll be paragliders. That'd be quite cool to see. Keep going. We're on the edge of a hill called Devil's Dyke for a rest stop. 10 o'clock in the morning. Making good progress today, even though my feet are a bit battered. I've had to patch them up this morning because they're a bit soft in places. Just watching the paragliders take off and land. It's the most unregulated form of flight in the country. You can do that without license. There's not license whatsoever. Obviously, doing it without training is foolhardy, but we don't have that where we are, because obviously we've got no hills. What they do, they strap an engine onto their back and it's called a paramotor. There's a few of them that fly around our area. It's very cool. love to give it a go. I know they do tandem flights. Purely on the strength of the wind. It's probably a perfect day for it, to be honest, because the wind is moderate but not breezy. That hill there is the next destination. Just had a lunch stop in a place called Pycombe at the Plough. Easy to miss. If you're on this walk, you come off of the hills and you have to turn. It's marked on the Ordnance Survey maps, but there's no signs for it. You have to sort of walk down the road to find it. There's also a garage over there. You could resupply at the garage as well, so if you want to do a little bit cheaper. But now I've got to go above them bumps there. Another milestone. We'll just come over Ditchling Beacon. We've got to carry on that way, and then there's a sharp turn right down the hill to the campsite, I think. Some free range cows at this part. No fences. The cows won't harm you. But they've all turned back on us, apart from one. The haze has cleared, so the views are a lot better and further. Trouble is, it does make for some hot sun beating down on you, but we'll keep going.